Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, my boys.
Good afternoon.
Now, yes, now we will start. We will start in our lessons. But before that, we'll quick a revision for the previous lesson. We have talked about what's inside an animal cells, and we have talked about the cell membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus, mitochondria, vacuoles, and what's inside a plant cell. And we have talked about mitochondria, vacuole, nucleus, cytoplasm, chloroplast, and cell wall and cell membrane. And so that, and we have talked about the plants needs to eat food, snow, and what helps plants get energy and make food. It's sunlight. Today we will continue, but before that, I'll ask you some questions. The first questions is talk about the cell wall. Who can define the cell wall? Who can define the cell wall? Mazen Harzallah, cell wall for the plant cell. I talk about the plant cell now. Mazen Harzallah, cell wall. Mazen, cell wall.
Yes, Mister. Yes.
Yes, Mazen, cell wall.
For the plants or the animals?
For the plants.
Yeah.
For the
Find it
plant.
or what?
For the plant, animal, base 27.
Cell wall.
Yes.
Okay, Mister.
Cell wall.
I'm
Outer
remembering.
covering around the outside of the cell.
Yeah.
Outer covering around the outside of the cell. It's layer.
Yeah.
Called, yes, cell wall. What
That's
about,
it.
yes, what about the vacuole? What about the vacuole?
Vacuole and wait.
Vacuole. In plant
Plant-
cells.
In plant cells, the vacuole store exists water and provides extra support.
Yes. Excellent. So, yes, it's excellent. Yes. Now, it's large here. The vacuole, it's large in plant cell, but in animal cell, it's so small because the plant cell needs more water. The vacuole, it's large in a plant cell. Vacuole provides extra support for the cell. Now, the extra water in the vacuoles of plant cells keeps the plant from drying out. It keeps the plant from drying out. Now, chloroplasts. Kareem Majid, chloroplasts. Kareem?
Yeah, chloroplast is in the leaf, and it takes the sunlight
Yes.
and make it energy to make food.
Thank you. You did well. Really did well, yes. Because the plants make their own food and structure inside their cells by its own food. Make food by its own. Okay? Now, what about chloroplast? Chloroplast is a green structure. Chloroplast, look here. Look to the figures. Chloroplast is a green structure. Now, chloroplasts are green. What are the reasons? Chloroplasts are green. What are the reasons? Because they contain chemical. They contain a chemical called chlorophyll. Contain chemical called chlorophyll. Now, the chlorophyll is able to use the energy in sunlight. Chlorophyll able to use the energy in sunlight. I will repeat, chlorophyll is able to use the energy in sunlight. Now, if we want to compare between which cell has a stronger outer covering, a plant cell or an animal cell? Who can tell me? Ahmed Banda. Ahmed Banda.
Hello, Mr.
Ahmed Banda. I will ask you a question. Which cell has a stronger outer covering, a plant cell or an animal cell? Outer covering.
Animal cell.
Animals? Are you sure?
Planets.
Plant cell. The plant cell models are easier to stack. Now, a plant cell has a stronger outer covering.
Mr.
Plant cell has a stronger outer covering.
Mr. Page what, Mr.
Page 27.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Okay, 27. Now, page 28. Page 28. Page 28. In page 28, how are cells organized? How are cells organized? You know we have a cell and tissue and organ system. And we defined before a tissue, a group of tissues that work together to perform a specific function for an organ. And when organ with other organ work together, give us organ systems. Now you have to distinguish between cell and tissue and organ system. Now, I want to ask you questions. How are organs compared to organ systems? How do organ compare to organ system? Organs are made of tissues. Yes? Organs are made of tissues and make up organ system. Make up organ systems. In organ system, organs work together to carry out a function of an organ system such as digestion. Now, if I ask you, what about organ systems? Organ system. Name some animal organ systems. Name some animal organ system. Digestive, for example, circulatory, nervous, reproductive. All this we can say animal organ system. Okay, open your book, page 29. Page 29. Page 29. Page 29, number 1. Who can do question number 1? Who can do question number 1? Kareem Muhammad.
Mitochondria.
Number 1. The cell's power plants are the
Mitochondria.
mitochondria. Yes, excellent. Mitochondria. Yes, excellent. Number 2. Compare and contrast. We did before compare and contrast between animal cells and plant cells. Number 4. Number 4. Number 4. Number 4. Who can do? Saif Nabil.
Hello, Ustad.
Hello, Mr.
Number 4.
Four.
Yes.
Which cell structure is found in plant cells, but not in animal cells?
Okay. Yes. Choose the best answer. Choose the best answer. Number 4. Number 4. Which cell structure is found in a plant cell but not in animal cell? Chloroplast. Chloroplast in animal cell or plant cell?
Wait.
Chloroplast.
Chloroplast.
Yes, chloroplast. 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 Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5. الحسن ناصر. الحسن ناصر. الحسن ناصر. Number 5. Yes. Number 5. Okay, the voice not clear, the sound not clear. I will choose other students. Muhammad Saif. Muhammad Saif.
Mahmoud Saif, Mr.
Sorry, Mahmoud Saif.
I will answer number 5.
Yes, number 5.
Which cell structure
Yeah,
is
Mr.
cell
Cells control center. It's
Yes.
the
nucleus? Al-Hassan Nazir, it's nucleus.
Nucleus. Yes, nucleus. Put the.
Mr. Mahmoud Saif will answer, not Al-Hassan.
Okay, 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 okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Now, have you finished from page 29? Page 29. Now, open your workbook. Open your workbook, page 3. 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 Page 3. Your work, page 3. Number 1. Number 1. You can answer number 1. Number 1. Kareem.
Yes, Mr.
Kareem.
Mr.
Yes.
All organisms, all living things are made of tiny building blocks.
Are made of cells. Are made of cells. All organisms are made of cells.
Cells.
Yes.
So,
Number 2. Mazen Harzallah.
Yes, Mister.
Read number 2.
Yeah.
Every cell.
Every cell in very living thing, every living thing comes with another cell that tissues.
That splites or divides.
Yeah.
Slice or divide. Number 3. Number 3.
Me?
Number 3. I will choose Ahmed Bandar.
Hello, Mr. Yes, Mr.
Yes, yes.
Mr. Is this the sheet or the book? I don't find it in the book.
Oh, you have to buy. You have to buy.
I think
told you
it's on the sheet.
before. Okay, number 3. Other students.
Me, Mr. Me. Ahmed Bandar, I want to answer.
Ahmed Bandar, yes. Ahmed Bandar.
Can I answer, Mr.?
Yes.
Oh,
You haven't a book?
yeah, I don't have. I have the big book, but I don't have the small book.
You have to buy it. Yes.
I have to buy it. Okay. Okay, Mr. Can you go down so I can read it?
Okay, split. Yes.
A single cell object that can carry one or living project is called an
Unicellular.
unicellular.
Yes, unicellular. Yes, unicellular. Number 4. Number 4. I'll choose other students. Number 4. Number 4. Ahmed Tamer.
Yes, mister.
Number 4. Quickly, hurry up.
Yes.
Mister, but wait, I only read number 4.
Yes, number 4. With the answer. Yes.
Organisms made up of more than one cell are called multicellars.
Yes, multicellular. Yes, excellent. Perfect. Yes. Yes, number 5. Number 5 is, I think that there's difference between the book and here. Match between your book and the model answers. Scientists.
Both plant and animal cells perform life process by using cells.
Okay. The next. Kareem Majid. Next. Kareem Majid.
6.
Yes, read.
100 times more types of animals than uncellulular organisms
Have been.
identified.
Yes, have been identified. Yeah. Yes, excellent. Number 7. Number 7.
Start.
Hamza, number 7.
Yeah, Mr.
Hamza.
Okay,
Start.
all cells are surrounded by a cell membrane that controls.
Control the materials that moves in.
Mister, this
and
question
out.
that we didn't have it in the book.
I know. I told you before, matching between the number and this number. There's reorder. Okay? They're different in order. Matching the word, the phrases. Yeah? Matching the phrases.
No. Millimeters.
Okay. Adam Fadi.
Mr. I remember it. Mr. Go up. In number 5, it's wrong.
No, it's different, my sons. Scientists have identified more than 100,000 different kinds of unicellular organisms. Okay?
But it's be 500,000.
Other questions? Other questions? Yes. Okay. Now,
Mister, we don't scientists estimate that there are no more
yes,
than
okay. Some
we
differences.
don't have it.
Yes. We have some differences between the both, but don't worry. Number 10. Number 10.
The cell's control center is called the nucleus.
Nucleus. Yes, excellent. Perfect. Number 11.
The tiny power plant in the cell where food is burnt and energy is released are called mitochondria.
Mitochondria. Yes, yes. Other students, I need other students.
Mister, can you, Mister, can you
Mazen.
return to the first page?
Mazen.
Because-
Mazen. Mazen. Mazen.
What, Mister?
Number 12. A structure in a cell.
Structure in a cell used for storage of water, food,
For
and
storage of water. Food.
and waste is volcanoes.
In the vacuum. In the vacuum.
Vacuum.
In the vacuum. Yes, yes. In the vacuum.
Mister, can you return to the first page because
Hurry up. Hurry up. We haven't the time. Hurry up.
finish.
Okay.
Finish, Mister. I
Yes,
finish.
yes. Mu'min Bassam. Mu'min
Yes,
Bassam.
Mister. Yes.
Yes.
Mister, I have a question.
Yes.
My book is same like you in everything.
Okay, okay. It's good. It's good.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah.
Number
Yes,
12.
Yes, number 12.
A structure in a cell used for storage of water, food, and waste is the vacuum.
Yes, number 13. Complete number 13.
Plant cells have a cell wall.
Rigid.
Mister, what is a rigid?
Rigid structure. It's hard.
Okay. A rigid structure that services an outer covering. A green
Yeah.
structure. Okay.
Number 14.
Complete?
14, yes.
A green structure called a chloroplast uses the energy from the sun to produce food for the plant.
No, number 15. Cells working together.
Yeah, I read 14.
Okay, now 15.
Cells working together at the same job form a tissue. Groups of tissues is working
Okay,
together.
thank you. Now,
Okay.
thank you. Other students. Okay, other students. I will choose Ahmad Bandar. Yes, Ahmad Bandar. Ahmad Bandar. Ahmad.
Mister, I forgot to lower my hand.
Okay. When you answer, lower your hand. When you answer, lower your hand. Okay.
No, I forgot.
Okay.
But Mister, I have the 2 books, but there is only they give me only 2 books. They didn't give me another book. I have all the books.
But the same questions. Workbook, the same questions. Okay.
We write it we have to write it in a paper.
Yes. You write it on the book, on the paper, you can put a note.
I took a sheet, a picture of it, all the things.
Okay. Yeah,
And the video.
you can. Okay. The recording for the lessons you can find it on the platform. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, number 16. Number Number 16, Saif Nabil. Saif Nabil, number 16.
Yeah, Mr.
Yes. Number 16, groups of tissues
Root of tissue working
together.
from organs and groups of organs working together from
Organ
organ
system.
system.
Okay, thank you. Number 17, critical thinking. I'll explain, take the short answer. The main idea, all cells come from the division of other cells. Big idea. Okay. And only by grouping and working together can plant and animal cells carry out all the necessary life processes. Plant cells have structure that animal cells lack, such as cell walls and chloroplasts. Now we are gonna to page 5. Page 5. Mazen Harzallah. What about Ahmed Hassouna? Ahmed Hassouna, where are you? Ahmed Hassouna. Faris.
What, mister?
Number one. Crossword
Number
puzzle.
one?
Crossword puzzle, yeah.
Organisms that contain many different...
No. I need the squares. I need the squares only. Direct answer. Multicellular, number 1. Yeah? Number 1, number 1.
Multicellular. What?
Multicellular, yes. Multicellular.
Multicellular. Yeah, multicellular.
Yes. Number 2, Ahmed Tamer. Number 2. Number 2. Cell. Number
Yes,
2.
mister.
Number 2.
Number 2, cell.
Yes, cell. Number 3. Number 3, I will choose Muhammad Wa'il. Muhammad Wa'il, number 3. Muhammad Wa'il, where are you? Leif Michel. Leif Michel.
Yes, mister.
Number 3. Number 3, tissue. Number 3. Read.
TISSUA.
Yes, similar cells working together at the same job.
Multicellular.
Number 4 systems. What are the systems? Number 4 system. Organs that work together to do a certain job.
Okay.
Number 5, chlorophyll. Number 5, chlorophyll, a green chemical that absorbs sunlight. A green chemical that absorbs sunlight.
Okay.
Okay. Now, number 7, organisms. Number 7, organisms.
It's
6 organ, 7 organism.
It's a living thing.
Yeah. Now, last page. Hurry up because we haven't the time. When we talk about living things, we can break them down into smaller things. All living things are made up of units called cells. Zain Rida 5D, Zain. Where are you, Zain?
Yes.
Yes, read when we talk.
When we talk about living things, we can break them down into smaller things.
Yeah.
All living things are made up of units called cells.
Thank you. Thank you. Yusuf Muharram. Yusuf.
Mister, I don't
Muharram.
have the book. I don't have the book.
Why? Why, Yusuf? In the next
I
lesson,
didn't
I
buy
don't
it.
accept. I don't accept any student without book, workbook and textbook.
Okay.
Okay. Omar Qutayba, some organism. Omar Qutayba,
Yes, mister.
complete some organisms.
Some organisms are unicellular.
Unicellular.
That is they consist of only one cell.
Yeah. Complete.
More complex organisms, including plants and animals, are called
Multicellular.
organisms.
Okay, thank you.
I
Thank you.
complete.
Thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. Jamaluddin, Kredi, Jamaluddin,
Yes, mister.
read all cells, read.
Okay. All cells are surrounded by a cell membrane that
Yeah.
controls that moves into and out of the cell. The insides of cells are filled with a gel-like fluid called cytoplasm.
Okay,
With-
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Muhammad Khalid. Muhammad Khalid. Muhammad Khalid. Where are you, Muhammad?
Yes.
Read.
Okay.
Within this liquid are the
This
cells.
liquid are the cell.
Yeah,
Organelles.
yeah.
Both pla-
Both
within
plant
this
and animal cells.
organelles and animal cells,
Complete, complete.
Uh,
Continue.
as well as many unicellular organisms contain a,
A nucleus.
a nu-
Nucleus.
contain a nucleus and mitochondria.
Yeah. Which supply energy
which
for
supply energy for
the cell. Plant cell have a cell wall. Have you finished? My sons, have you finished?
One
Have you finished?
large central vacuole and
Okay.
chloroplasts.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Now, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Have you finished? Have you finished model answer?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now, try to move page 34. Page 34. Page 34. Page 34. Page 34. Page 34. Yeah. Classifying life. Classifying life. We will describe kingdom and species. In this lesson, we will try to describe kingdom and species. And we will describe organisms in the 6 kingdoms. In this lesson, we will try to describe kingdom and species. and describe organism in the 6 kingdoms. Before we start, I will ask you a question. Are kitchen items put in groups? Are kitchen items put in groups? What are the reasons? Who can answer me? Hassan Nasser. Hassan Nasser. Okay, we'll continue in the next lessons. Now time's up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my sons. Thank you so much. Do you have any questions?
No, thank you, Mister.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.